gamers all around the universe. Today we're going and we're diving into the next campaign. We've done the English campaign, we've done the French campaign, and it's time to do the Rus campaign. Mongol campaign will be last. Let's go.
Today, Moscow is a metropolis of over 11 million people. But 800 years ago, it was a small village on the banks of the Moskva River.
Okay.
A modest settlement surrounded by simple wooden defenses. It gave little indication of its future greatness, or its ability to evolve through adversity.
Dude, I love these videos.
Moscow was frequently attacked and destroyed. Yet each time, it rose from the ashes, stronger and better defended. Its first real test came in 1238.
Is that Kremlin?
This time,
Landmark
they faced
checked
a
out.
new enemy. The Mongols.
Dude, Mongols were probably so scary to meet.
Moscow
in real
had
life.
been largely unaware of the growing threat in Central Asia. Genghis Khan, founder of the Great Mongol Empire, had conquered most of the Asian continent. His descendants continued his work to expand the empire. His grandson, Beastyqt Khan, led the armies of what would become known as the Golden Horde.
Why are they both grandpas?
Their goal, to extract money from principalities they conquered. One by one, states in the region, known collectively as the Rus, fell to the Golden Horde. Moscow was next. In 1238, the Mongol Golden Horde surrounded Moscow and besieged its wooden walls. It would only hold out for 5 days. Moscow burned.
I just set him on fire.
That could have been the end of its story. But the people of Moscow were resilient. They would not give up their home or their control of the Moskva River, an important trade route. They began to rebuild and strengthen Moscow's defenses. Yet one question remained. Would the terror return?
Dude, these videos are on point. I really enjoy them. Oh, so this is this campaign spans from 1238 to 1552. Okay, that's pretty cool. Is that how you call people from Moscow Muscovites? What? What's that word?
Moscow faced certain ruin as Mongol raiders burned their way through the wooden city. With no other Rus coming to their aid, it was up to the people of Moscow to drive away their attackers and beat out the flames.
I'll do it. I'll do it. Get out of here, brother. Get out of here, you punk. You punk ass kids. Why are these horses not taking any damage? What the fuck? Bro, they're not taking any damage. Woo! Just kill Khan, maybe they retreat. Yeah, these horses. Khan's dead. Dude, I told you! You just killed a Khan. Forehead.
The remaining Mongols were driven away by the tenacious Muscovites.
Hell yeah, brother. Put out the fires. Okay. Okay. No, don't burn us! It's like those playing those old games trying to like extinguish the fires, you know? Что? Okay. Yeah, and I got supply for days. Do I need to build a... what's it called? Do I need to build a scout? It feels like it's gonna be like a defensive type of mission. But maybe I just gotta repair the houses and that's it, the mission ends. It's like, okay, congrats, you did great. Oh yeah, I can build... Oh, I could have gotten Bull Bear as well. Some deer. Cry. What are these random ass farms? It's going woodline.
With the Mongol raiders repelled and the fires extinguished,
Not accessible.
the Muscovites began rebuilding.
Okay.
The Muscovites knew that they could rapidly construct buildings out of wood, and so gathered what they needed from the forest.
Oh my god, I one-shot these? Okay. 500 food. Hell yeah, brother. Oh, hell yeah. Dude, I love that.
The woods surrounding Moscow provided an abundance of resources, but danger lurked within. Predators stalked in the shadows looking for an easy meal. Several villagers had fled during the Mongol attack, and some were still in hiding.
Okay, I'm not killing that.
The fleeing villagers had taken refuge in forest hunting cabins. Here, the Muscovites could bring valuable animal pelts, which provided them a...
Dude, I can't get over Muscovites. Sounds weird. Wait, not accessible?
Люди, гриндите. Люди ожидают. Готово. Люди, как добро есть.
Where's the boar?
Идите, люди!
Piggy.
Добро. Идите, люди! Готовы есть мы?
Like power. Right. What? 4 spearmen can't kill a boar? The fuck?
Слушайте.
Okay, rebuild the destroyed structures. What structures I gotta rebuild? Oh, here. So I can't advance, it's not accessible. I guess I gotta wait.
Люди, Сонь.
Okay, there we go. I'm a big fan of like campaigns and missions where you can discover stuff in any game. Like, doesn't matter what game it is. I think that's like just really cool.
As the city rose from the ashes, the Muscovites would lay the foundations for a unique fortified complex. This iconic structure would be known as the Kremlin.
Yeah, we're gonna age up right there.
Куда?
Kremlin Omega low. Yeah, that's gonna defend me.
Люди, Сонь.
I could get this upgrade. 100 gold. Oh, yeah, these are the old cost of the upgrades, right? Or maybe this was just for Rus? But obviously because campaign is not updated together with the balance of the game, so like when a game gets a regular balance update, the campaign doesn't get updated. So these things are going to be very different from multiplayer, I guess is the best way to put it. There's a chest there. I could go yoink. Also, I can get my bounty even more up. Okay, slowly aging up. I'm gonna go kill this boar. Dude, I got so much food, holy shit. I think I'm gonna just go Spearman Archer. I could go Pro Scouts for food, but do I need it? Nah, okay. Saving game.
Я здесь. Рад виду. Дело есть. Начну, трудитесь. Чего делать надобно?
Look how long it takes to kill the boar.
The once unassuming village of Moscow had been rebuilt as a city poised for growth. But to protect the city from further Mongol raids, it would need a fierce military and a strong defensive perimeter.
Don't worry, brother, I got it.
The Muscovites knew that the terror from the steppe could return at any time.
Okay, so it's just build a market, okay. Produce defensive structures. Okay.
Начну трудиться. Я здесь. Построено будет. Готовы идти.
I want to kill these boars so I get that juicy bounty.
Чего делать надобно? Готовы трудиться.
I'm gonna get the eco upgrades, because why not? I got so many units.
Радуйся.
Or so many resources, holy shit.
Делай.
I'm gonna need to probably upgrade those, huh?
Делать надобно. Работа ждет. Да, сделаю. Да было я. Слушай, иди на... Я здесь.
Having been caught off guard by the Mongols before, the Muscovites knew they could come under attack at any moment.
Делай. Я...
Strong defenses would give them a better chance of protecting their city.
Reduce additional military. Oh, they're coming in 5 minutes. Okay. Okay, we got enough bounty.
Слушайте.
Okay.
Наказе. Уразумев. Все возможные.
assume I don't need like walls everywhere, you know. I don't think it's that hard. I'm probably gonna stomp over the attacks. Oh, they're attacking now. Can I upgrade the towers? Oh, I can. Oh, how many wolves are there? Holy shit. Maybe I should build walls. Yeah, that seems like a good idea.
Слушайте. Наказе буду.
Приуготовляйтесь. Добываю зверя. Готове буду. Наказе буду.
You know why they're attacking like this everywhere? Because they're Mongols and they are raiding.
Слушайте. Устроено будет. Воины, глядите. Напрячь.
Слушайте, надобно есть. Идти надобно. Да? Делаю. Начну, трудитесь. Слушайте. Рады.
Исполняйте.
I was gonna build towers here, but fuck it.
Готове будете.
What happened? The villager went, made one wall, and I was like, meh.
Глядите.
I don't want to build walls anymore. It ain't for me.
Исходим. Наказе. Дело сделано есть.
Чего делать надобно?
Where the fuck are they coming from? Are they coming from the woods?
Видим бойни.
Oh, there's a wolf? No, there's no way wolf killed me there.
Делаю, что велено есть. Исполняйте.
Okay, let's upgrade these towers.
Исполняйте. Исправляйтесь. Наказе суть. Наказом следую. Готовы будете, бойни.
Рада есть.
Исправляйтесь.
Готово, трудитесь и есть.
Готовы будете, воины.
Си.
Готов трудитесь и есть.
Easy clap.
Возможно, есть. Наказе суть.
Alright, let's see that big attack that they're about to do. That gigantic attack that cannot be stopped, cannot be penetrated through.
Готов трудитесь и есть. Ладно есть. Готовы будете, воины.
3 Mangudai? Okay, that's huge.
Приступаем!
Сделано, добро есть.
Wow. Okay.
Готове будет, ладно есть.
Наказе брюк надобно есть. Сделаем сейчас.
И схожу. Я построю. Наказе, надобно в путь идти.
Okay, guys, this is it.
Люди,
Can I defend?
Исправляйтесь.
I would say probably yes, but
Оружие готовы, суть. Радуйся,
you know, you never know.
древо рубить. Добу наказе. Исправляйтесь.
Hearing the foreboding beat of the Mongol war drums, the Muscovites braced themselves for another raid.
Brace to it, chat. They coming.
Исполняйте. Делано будет.
It's not even telling me where they're coming from.
Готовы будете.
Hold, chat, hold. Everyone in the chat, hold.
Исправляйтесь.
построены есть.
Приуготовляйтесь.
Наказе надобно есть. Приуготовляйтесь. Я построю все.
Наказе суть. Напрячь.
I learned anything, it's kill the Khan. And the battle's over. Not today, brother. Can kill these units. Don't need them.
Слушайте.
Don't need them, don't want them.
Слушайте, исходим.
Let's go, baby. Little flank. I love the Kremlin's like literally useless. Yeehaw! Oh, no, they coming. I don't know which side they're coming from. Dude, look how much better response time is in single player. You guys see that? It's crazy, huh? Dude, when you're attacking like a city, a keep, you know it's going bad when the people from inside the city or keep are going out and just killing you.
Исправляйте чем? Приуготовляйтесь. Готовим. Идем в бой. Накатим. Делаю, что выражаю. Идем в бойни. Накатим. Бойни. Ладно есть. Приступаем.
Can I not destroy that bridge? Guess not. Whoa! Hell yeah, brother, we did it!
The Muscovites had successfully defended their newly built city against the Mongol raid. Now that Moscow could defend itself, its rulers looked to expand their influence into new territories.
Kremlin literally did nothing with it. It was just placed as a... Yeah. StarCraft 2 campaign was hardest in terms of RTS difficulty I ever played. See, that's how I know you're not older than 30. Or you just did not play games when you were a kid. Go play KKND, Crush, Kill and Destroy. Play that campaign. Play old games campaign. Okay? You'll see what I mean. That shit's hard, okay? That shit's actually hard. Cossacks campaign, true. They're actually... Oh, I was gonna say they're actually called Mangudai, but never mind, they're horse archers.
Horse archers were elite troops who galloped into battle, shooting their bows from the saddle, arrow after arrow after arrow.
The key to horse archery is being able to fit an arrow to the string, draw it back, and release very, very quickly. Horse archers use a special device called a thumb ring, and this gives us a special technique to lock the arrow onto the bow and shoot.
With the thumb draw, the arrow is placed on the right-hand side of the bow. And so taking an arrow from the quiver and onto the string was extremely efficient, allowing horse archers to shoot in rapid succession.
The three main shots are the forward shot, the side shot,
and the back
and
shot.
the back shot, also called the Parthian shot.
I knew that.
Moscow and the Mongols had a horse archery tradition that stretched back for centuries. Their armies were well matched with these light and versatile troops, and their conflicts were characterized by the horse archers' fluid style of warfare. Horse archers were famed for their surprise attacks. In Moscow's armies, they could be deployed rapidly in many different terrains, and then appear as if from nowhere. In addition to being expert with their bows, they used both javelins and swords for close-quarter fighting. Attacks could come from any side, so horse archers had to shoot both left and right-handed. Shots taken behind the head offered additional variety in the angles of attack.
Okay, now you're just flexing.
They were also expert at swarming across an enemy's front to decimate his lines. They were quick to retreat, and just as quick to renew their attacks. Horse archers were Moscow's crack troops. They patrolled the borders and held them against invaders.
Dude, it's so fascinating how, you know, Mongols and Rus used horse archers so effectively, right? In fights and defensively. And then you have on the other side, you have English and French that are, you know, they don't go out and like defend like that. They built stone walls and they just played, you know, were more defensive. Not only their technology, but their also mindset about how the war should be led and stuff was completely different. They didn't have those types of horses. Did you really need a different type of horse? Because of the terrain in which they fought? I mean, sure, but either way, I just find it fascinating that it's like so different between different civilizations and different countries back then. How different of armies they had, weapons and all that. I think it's pretty cool. By the way, do you think that these people in these videos, right, the horse archer people, do you guys wish they're like, man, I wish I was born like 700 years ago, not now? Because they seem to genuinely enjoy that, and I wonder if it's just like a hobby they like to do, or it's that they genuinely kind of would like to be in that era.
By 1303, Moscow controlled land that encompassed the entire flow of the Moskva River. Its ambitions didn't end there. Moscow continued to expand its borders through its wealth rather than warfare. Its tactic was to buy land from bankrupt rulers, acquiring entire towns and villages in the process.
Uh-oh. But Mongols have different plans.
Moscow was still a vassal of the mighty Mongol Empire. It had to send envoys to pay them tribute. And Moscow's ever-expanding borders meant more and more revenue for the Mongols. But
Fucking
not
Mongols
everyone
rinsing.
was content with the rise of Moscow.
Uh-oh.
As Moscow grew in power and influence, its Grand Prince, Dmitry Ivanovich, reinforced its vulnerable defenses. Its wooden fortress, the Kremlin, was rebuilt. This time, in stone.
Okay, Chad.
But even stone walls didn't deter its enemies. By
Hell yeah, brother.
1368, Lithuania saw rapidly expanding Moscow as a real threat.
Fuck Lithuania.
Joining forces with the Principality of Tver, they set out to challenge its dominance. They attacked Moscow, but the stone walls held, and the enemy retreated. Tension between the factions refused to die down. In 1370, Moscow marched on territories belonging to both Tver and Lithuania, igniting a full-blown war. Years of bloody conflict ensued, until Moscow's Grand Prince Dmitry Ivanovich finally defeated
Dmitry Chad. 1v2s.
Yet Moscow was still a vassal of the Mongol Empire, which still demanded tribute. Moscow must keep up the payments.
Dude, I wonder how big the payments were. Dude, they were paying that shit for like 100 years? More than 100 years. Holy shit. Dude, imagine that. And eventually you say, you know what? Fuck you.
Trade routes between Rus settlements supported a vibrant economy, which in turn allowed Moscow to pay forward tribute to the Golden Horde. If Moscow was to avoid a Mongol attack, Dmitry would have to meet the Horde's tribute demands before the Khan's patience expired.
Oh my god, this is a big map. Pay the Mongols. Yeah, I'll pay them. Bro, just let me play a macro game against them, I'll win.
Moscow's primary means of raising the taxes demanded by the Horde was through trade with nearby Rus towns. But Prince Dmitry would have to keep his traders safe from raids by opportunistic bandits that stalked the countryside.
Okay, let's go scout. Dmitry has healing. Maintain trade routes with settlements. Okay. Wait, there's units in these? The fuck? Where?
While Moscow's trade was strong, Dmitry could bolster his income if he could locate additional trade partners.
Okay.
Чего делать надо?
I need wood actually.
Построено будет.
Возратай, готовьте! Направляюсь! Нападай! Наказик, яко угодно.
Longer trade routes generate more gold. Yeah, I don't have longer trade routes there.
Слушайте все.
Well, why do I have...
Возратай!
Do I have to maintain both trade routes?
Поревник готовьте! Приуготовляйтесь все. Уразуме.
I hope not. I want to pull the units. Ah, this is gonna be... They're always gonna split their units, aren't they? So it might be a little annoying to deal with, you know? Wait, I have pro scouts? The fuck? I have pro scouts research?
Trade routes brought wealth, but safe passage was not a given with bandits stalking the roads.
I want to just move my traders. To this side.
Прихожу! Есть! Добро есть! Катерина, готове есть! Возратай! Идите в путь! Возратай, приготовляйтесь! Граждане!
Готовы идти.
Готовитесь! Латницы! Напряг бой! Форевницы готовь! Форевник готов есть! Какови наказис. Поревник готов. Скачу куда вели. Позаратай, готовить.
Oh my god, dude, there's a fly here? That's so annoying! You know one of those flies like, I'll land on you. Bzz, I'll land on you again. Bzz, bzz. Jesus Christ.
Скачите напрежь. Люди, служите. Позаратай. Идите в путь.
Stupid fly.
Дело есть, работа ждет.
Okay. Let's kill this camp really quick. Should be an easy clap.
Люди ждут наказы.
Yeah, I don't think I want to even bother defending that.
Я построю. Дело есть. Начну трудитесь.
I think I just build a wall like that, and that's it.
Наказом следую.
Increasing Moscow's income required locating additional trade partners. To do so, the Muscovites needed to scout the land in search of new settlements.
Позаратай. Садитесь. Без сомнения.
Готовы будете, ластницы? Идти надо на помалу.
Easy
Что
clap.
есть трудно? Брать за них! Люди, уразумев! Слушай наказ, но.
Готовы мы. Скачите напрежь. Позаратай.
Okay. Let me get some upgrades.
Чего делать надо, но? Слушайте все.
Готовы
Ластницы град.
Слушайте.
Okay, what do I need? I could use some stone.
Позаратай готов есть.
Сделано будет.
Я здесь.
Do that. Let's get some stone.
Слушай.
Слушай наказ, но. Град, наказано.
Поревницы готовы суть. Делаю. Порев.
Слушайте все. Идти надо на помалу. Что есть трудно?
Okay.
Готовы будете, ластницы? Вот трудитесь есть.
Готовы есть мы. Позаратай, готовы суть. Позаратай.
Get
Двигайтесь напрежь.
those.
Брать будет.
Позаратай. Садитесь. Скачите напрежь. Какови накази суть. Поскору. Сделай. Позаратай. Повинуюся. Ладно. Коревницы. Сделай. Опасно есть. Дело исполнено. Готовы есть мы.
As the deadline for payment of tribute approached, Dmitry had to quicken his efforts to collect the necessary taxes.
How much do you want? 100? 1.7?
Чего
What
делать?
the fuck?
Сейчас.
I don't have that much gold.
Да, делаю.
You're insane.
Исправляйтесь.
Should I sell?
Брать будет. Уразумев.
Позаратай. Садитесь.
With the Golden Horde paid, the Muscovites could concentrate on expanding their territory until the next payment was due.
Jesus. I'm getting ripped off over here.
Приближайтесь, боязливее. Слушайте.
Позаратай. Напрежь поскору. Наказом следую.
Приходите, воины.
Приуготовляй.
Бойни, на брань уготовляйтесь. Слушай наказ. Готов приказ. Слушаюсь. Я готов.
Trying to find bandit camps, but
Як угодно есть. Следую приказ.
oh my god, this fly, dude, I'm gonna kill it.
Какови накази.
The moment I can, I will snap its neck.
На брань гряди.
Because holy shit is it annoying.
Исправляйтесь.
На казе все, возможно, есть.
Приготовляйтесь, латницы. Будем сражаться. Латницы, следуй наказам. Уразуме. Готовь, слушай наказ.
Приготовляйтесь все.
Позаратай готов есть.
Брань будет. Следуй наказам.
Готово, трудитесь.
The village of Kalin was ready to trade with Moscow. But more traders on the roads meant an increased threat of
I'm not gonna
bandit
trade there, brother. I'm just gonna trade in the same spot.
Слушайте все.
As Moscow grew in riches, the Khan continued to demand taxes. If Dmitry did not pay, he would face the swift vengeance of the horde.
What? Bruh, I just paid you,
As Prince
greedy.
Dmitry sought to increase Moscow's power, he turned from trading with his neighbors to purchasing their lands outright. If he owned the surrounding lands, Moscow would be the dominant center of Rus power, and Dmitry would be secure as Grand Prince.
Oh no.
Слушай, идти надо на помалу. Что не брать будет. Приближайтесь, боязливее. Пока виновные суть.
I mean, do I have to pay them? Can I just kill them?
Слушайте.
Поревник направляемся. Без сомнений.
Латницы готовятся. Накази будут. Накази новей на предпосылку.
Какови наказисы.
Слушайте все.
Слушайте.
Брань будет. Слушай наказ. Яко
Oh
угодно
my
есть.
god!
Каков наказ? Радуйте. Латницы к бойне. Идите.
Поревник готов есть.
Слушайте все. Слуги справляйтесь. Бойня! Слушай, наказе нови. Будем сразу. Наказе. Слушай,
Готови есть. Повинуюся.
слушай, наказе нови. Брань будет. Слушай. Следуй наказам.
Поревницы готови суть. Сделаю. Позаратай, поревницы готови. Позаратай, готови суть. Наказ следую. Лихо есть.
Готовится. Брань будет. Напряг. Надобно есть. Наказе. Латницы готов. Уразуме. Готовитесь, латницы. Готов.
Okay.
Наказ. Приготовляйтесь, латницы.
Поревницы готови суть.
Слушай наказ. Приближайтесь, боязливее. Латницы.
I'm trying to find the rest of the camps.
Сделано будет.
Бойни, дело сделано есть.
Do arrows look different, or is it me?
Слушайся. Приготов. Уразуме. Латницы готовятся. Слушайте все. Готов.
Готови есть.
Приуготовляйтесь все. Готовы будете, латань будет.
They
Сделано.
look kind of different.
Готовитесь, латницы.
Позаратай готов есть. Нападаю на ворога.
Слушай наказ. Готов будет наказе новить.
Another camp.
Ступайте надо на латницы.
Революция.
Яко делать. Слушайте, слушай наказ.
Wait, buy settlements? How do I buy settlements?
Латницы готовятся. Готовы жаловать.
I missed that part.
Слушайте все. Приготовляйтесь, латницы. Благо Будем сражаться! Готовы будете, латницы? Приближайтесь, боязливее! Жалуйтесь, не слушай наказ нов.
Oh my god, I gotta fucking. Oh my god.
Брань будет. Наказе нов, следуй наказам.
Накази будут.
Приготовляйтесь всі.
Слушайте.
Слушайте.
Ура.
Слушайте, брань будет. Яко угодно есть. Слушай наказ нов.
Слушайте.
Люди здесь суть.
Брань будет.
Подготовить. Ладно есть. Возвратаи, двигайтесь напрежь. Возвратаи, напрежь.
Слушайте, жалуйтесь, наказе нов. Уразумев. Брань завет!
Okay, so I gotta trade.
Приближайтесь, боязливее! Наказе нов будем. Слушай, приближайтесь, наказ. Слушай наказ нов. Слушайте все, брань. Будем. Слушай наказ. Брань.
Well, let's pay them.
Наказе новее суть. Наказе приготов.
Идти надобно.
Наказе новее жаловатись нельзя. Брань.
Исходим.
Слушайте все. Слушай наказ. Брань.
Where you going, bitch?
Наказе новее. Дело есть куда!
Приготовляйтесь. И
Возвратай,
накази будут. Да буду.
Ладно есть. Иду на брань.
Приближай! Готовитесь! Сделано будет! Есть! Приготовь! Слушай наказ! Готовим! Брань!
Я здесь.
Лучник готов.
Готов!
Готовы, отправляемся. Слушайте. Наказ. Да, сделаю.
На крю готовляйтесь все.
This map is so fucking big, holy shit.
Готовитесь! Готовитесь! Ладно, обрез постом! Приготовляйтесь! Как угодно есть!
Okay, so let's buy this. 700 gold. I don't have gold. Okay,
Делайте иду.
Готовы будете, латницы! Брань! Готовы? Следуй на... Радуйся! Слушайте...
okay, you guys defend that. Bye.
Moscow's power grew as it absorbed the lands around Kolunma. The town would now generate gold without the need for taxing traders.
Сделаем сейчас.
Wait, what?
Начну трудитесь. Тружда, слушайте. Уразумев. Я построю сие.
Чего делать
Wait, so, wait, so I don't need traders there anymore? The fuck did I make?
Готовляйтесь!
How much gold am I getting from it? It doesn't say. Okay, I'm getting scammed actually.
Накази будут.
Okay, you guys go there. Now I'm gonna have a lot of AFK traders because of this, but that's fine. We're doing a bonus quest, boys. Of course we are. That's how you play the campaign.
Сие.
Латницы готовы,
Готов. Люди.
Готовы будете?
Возвратай, грядите в путь.
Уразумев! Готовы? Слушаюся. Готовы будем? Наказе новые. Слушайте все. Готовитесь, латница. Приказ. Слушаюсь. Правильно? Слушай наказ нов. Будем сражаться! Приближайтесь, боязливее! Сделать
I mean,
приготовление.
I'm trying to find the,
Следуй наказам. Наказе новые суть.
Приуготов. Накрыть готов. Труждаемся на земле. Приуготовляйтесь все.
Двигаться готов.
trying to find the camps, but not a lot of success.
Будут торгу.
Жаловаться нельзя. Готовитесь, ладно?
Сделаю.
Наказывай. Готовы будете, латницы? Уразумев. Латниц напряг. Готовитесь. Идти надо.
Скачу, куда велено есть.
The Khan once again demanded taxes from the growing Rus provinces. But this time, the price to keep the horde at bay was higher than ever before.
Делаем сейчас. Будешь уразуметь. На брань, люди. Слушайте все. На казино.
Can afford that.
Брань будет. Напрежь. Слушай, на брань будет. Готов. На казино. Слушай.
Kerisler welcomed Dimitri's envoys
Oh my
and the
God.
coming of Muscovite traders.
Готовитесь. Слушай, на идти надо на казино. Як угодно есть.
Dmitri purchased the lands of Troitsky and extended
This
Moscow's
is an
power.
interesting. Dude, I don't know why. Again, I don't know why people didn't like the campaign. I think the campaign's very chill. I think it's very like introductory to the game. I think it's very nice with the videos and all that. Like, could it be more optimized in terms of like if you were getting upgrades for your like village or whatever? Like, yeah, but I like it.
Слушайте.
Слушайте, идти надо на брань будет. Слушай.
Okay. We destroy that. There's another band thing.
Слушай наказ, но. На казино суть. Готовитесь, латницы!
The small settlement at Perislav welcomed Muscovite scouts and the prospect of trade.
Управляйтесь все.
Слушайте все. На казино суть.
Before he could purchase the settlements, Dmitri needed to prove he could provide safe passage for the traders and their goods.
My upgrades are about to finish from this.
Слушай наказ, но брань будет.
And there's the last one.
Слушай наказ.
When Dmitri's men located Vladimir, they opened another revenue stream for the Grand Prince.
Vladimir Monka. Buy that shit too.
The Rus of Kalin now recognized Dmitri as their Grand Prince. Bandits remained a threat on the roads, however.
Будут
На казино суть.
наказы.
Приготовляйтесь все.
Muscovite scouts located the town of Susdel, and trade could begin.
Будет готов, брань будет. Следую наказу. Слушай наказ. Исправляйтесь! На казино суть. Приготовляй, слушайте. Значит, брань, слушай. Люди ждут наказа. Дело виду уже.
Готов. Приуготовляйтесь. Надо принять.
Слушай наказ, брань. Войни, исправляй. Наказ. По скору.
Okay.
Латницы готовы.
So now we just gotta trade.
Готов, уразумею.
Дело есть.
Слушай, приготовляйтесь, латницы! Жалуйтесь, не бойни! На брань готовляйтесь! Готовитесь, обрежь поскору! Слушайте все! Слушайте! Слушайте!
I wonder what. Why lose them? I guess I lose the mission if I don't pay, right?
На казино суть!
Okay, I only have to buy 2 more actually.
Накази будут.
Делаешься.
Торгую! Приуготовляйтесь! Брань будет! Слушайте! Торгую!
Слушайте. Исходим.
Okay, that should be good actually.
Наказ люди служите готовы. Отправляюсь. Убойни, на браню. Соглашаюсь.
What?
Готово, трудитесь и есть.
Бойни. Идите, бойни. Слушайте, исправляйте. Брань будет. Напрячь, бойни. Напрячь, наказе. Слушай, слушаюся. Наказе нові суть. А? Слушай наказ нов. Слушайте все.
Наказы будут.
Брань.
Okay.
Бойни, надо бы идти.
I'll give them 2.2k, just, you know, as a nice gesture. But I'm getting tired of your shit. 454 gold trades. Hell yeah, buddy.
Слушайте, будем сражаться! Слушай наказ. Готов, трудитесь, есть. Воини, на брань уготовляйте.
I mean, the traders are going, which is nice.
Брань будет. Наказе новис. Приближайтесь, боязливее. Исправляйтесь. Люди, служите готове.
Люди, служите
Слушай, слушай, будем.
Люди, служите готовы.
There.
Идут.
Отпицы готовятся.
Люди, здесь...
Исправляйте. Делаю, что велено есть.
Oh shit.
Сделано будет. Приходите, воини. Придите, воини. Как брань будет. Исправляйтесь. Приходите. Слушай наказ.
I'm just waiting for the traders to return right now.
Делаю, что велено есть. Напрежь, воини. Дело сделано есть.
Look at that micro, dude.
Воини, ладно есть. Идите.
You guys see that?
Идите, воини. Воини, сделано будет.
It's like marine stutter stepping.
Напрежь, воини. Дело сделано есть. Наказе нови исправь. Воини, исправляйтесь. Слушай наказ нов. Слушайте все.
Наказе будут.
Наказе нови суть. Слушай наказ. Исправляйтесь.
Okay, traders are coming back. Slowly but surely.
Строены есть, ладно. Слушайте. Я построен.
Наказе будут. Приуготовлять. Слушайте.
Дело есть.
Наказе будут. Дарую.
Брань будет. Бойни, надо идти.
Okay, look at this bug. 100,000 kick double. Chrysler. Oh, Chrysler. My bad. Okay, they're coming back. Look at this. This is gonna be Pereslav. Ah, there it is. Up, Fine.
With the gold he had raised, Dmitri purchased Pereslav outright.
Purchase completed. Now we need one more. Boom.
With an exchange of gold, Dmitri secured the loyalty of the rulers of Kerisler. Moscow's power over the region was now secure.
New name Archer Lord? Okay, I like it.
With the surrounding principalities under Dmitri's sway, Moscow was now the preeminent power among the Rus. The time was coming to throw off the Mongol yoke.
That's a yoke. Oh shit. Like, the first two campaigns, one of them was about defense, one of them was about like raiding and attacking, and this one's about like growing your economy and kind of booming. And then like it's telling the story while explaining to you how the stuff works. Again, I don't know why the campaign did not get a lot of likes from people, but I think it's a well-made campaign. In terms of campaign as a whole, campaign, in my opinion, is like introduction to the game. It's introduction to the game mechanics. It's introduction to the lore, which I think is probably the best that I've ever seen, like with these videos. In terms of specific gameplay, I think it's okay. I don't think it's too hard. I don't think it's too easy necessarily. Like, I can see newer players struggling with this, and I think it has a good balance. Now, It doesn't have a lot of optimization like StarCraft 2 campaign where you can buy upgrades and all that, but I think it's nice.
Medieval Moscow, Muscovy, was shielded by vast forests, which slowed the advance of approaching enemies. These woodlands were also an abundant source of timber for building wooden forts. Forts built within urban settlements were called Kremlins. The original Kremlin in Moscow, from at least the 12th century, was made entirely from wood, as were all buildings in the city. To understand how these forts were constructed, a scaled-down version is being made.
Moscow built forts in vast numbers. You can see they had an ingenious way of doing it. These standard lengths of wood have V-shaped notches cut into the end, and then they can be simply overlaid into a box construction which forms a cell. No joints, no nails, just the sheer weight will keep them in place.
That's
Together
5 head
both
actually.
vertically and side by side, these cells created astonishingly resilient walls. They were far better at withstanding attacks from mighty siege engines than simple vertical palisades. And the box construction of Muscovy forts also had a number of other advantages.
By filling them with earth or with stone, it made them not only stronger than a single wooden palisade, but it also gave them sturdiness and elasticity which could better absorb the impact of projectiles from trebuchets. And the other advantage of these box structures is that they could be prefabricated. Now, the first step in that process is taking off the bark.
This stops wood-eating insects from sheltering beneath the bark and allows the wood to dry, preventing it from rotting.
By taking off the bark, this wood will then last for years.
Prepared timbers could be stored and then assembled into cells, wherever and whenever needed. And some cells, both on the walls and the gatehouse towers, were not filled with earth. Instead, they were left empty for defenders to use. From the 13th century, some
That's pretty
towers
cool.
were made of stone and brick, like this one at Chertsk Castle, built in 1388.
When stone wasn't available locally, red brick was the material of choice. Of course, the advantage of using bricks is that they're easy and cheap to manufacture, they're uniform, so easy to build with, and it's these red bricks which give the distinctive look to Eastern European castles, which we can still see to this day.
Stone and brick towers could be built much taller than wooden ones. This allowed Moscow's defenders to spot potential attackers sooner, keeping their enemies at bay.
That's cool.